Welcome to the Randstad Region, a delta area located in the economic heart of Europe in the western part of the Netherlands. The Randstad Region consists of 4 provinces: Noord-Holland, Zuid-Holland, Utrecht and Flevoland. The area is heavily urbanized. It comprises the country's 4 largest cities: Amsterdam, The Hague, Rotterdam and Utrecht, as well as a number of medium-sized and smaller towns. The closely linked urban agglomerations are located around a green area in the centre, the so-called Green Heart. The Randstad region is of considerable economic significance for the whole country. Almost half of the Dutch population, 7.6 million people, live in this area. The region generates 51% of total Dutch national income, an amount almost equal to the national income of Sweden. The ambition of the authorities of the 4 Randstad provinces is to increase the international competitiveness of the region and to make it an attractive region in which to live and work. Inspired by the new Europe 2020 strategy, the region is investing in innovative measures in several areas. All these measures aim to stimulate economic growth and job numbers, while using the region's scarce resources, its water, its nature, its energy and its human talent, as efficiently as possible. Let us first consider the example of water. The Dutch are famous for their struggle against water, their land reclamation projects and their excellent flood defences. Ever since people settled in the Randstad region, the sea has been an important part of their daily lives. Constant vigilance, however, remains essential to prevent encroachment by the sea. Much of the Randstad region is below sea level. Given expected sea level rises due to climate change, the region needs a high level of protection. For this reason, the Randstad authorities are investing in innovative methods to protect the land against flooding.
The most important task for the province of South Holland is the combination of coastal defence and spatial development. An example of a project working on this way, combining, as I said, safety, spatial quality and innovative way of working, is the sand engine. And the sand engine is a large amount of sand bringing out from the North Sea on the coast. In a few years, the wind, rain, storm and waves bring this sand, spread this sand along the coast for over kilometers and gives us, again, 3 things: safety, extra spatial quality, but also extra space.
In the densely populated urbanized Randstad, green areas play a vital role in preserving the quality of life. The region has a long tradition of continuous territorial development in close harmony with the protection of nature and species diversity. New investments are planned, for example, in the area around the Eemmeer-maar-Kerkmeer lakes in the northern part of the Randstad.
For a long time we thought that this lake would also be reclaimed land. But that appeared not to be the case. In 2006 our government decided it won't be reclaimed. But we already had this dike. And this dike made a declining of nature, which is rather severe. So our first responsibility is to restore nature. An example of a project is the development of a marshland. There is a strict separation between water and land. And we want to make it more fluently, so we can increase the biodiversity. That will make it far more interesting for animals, but also for human beings. So it can also have an extra value seeing from the point of recreation.
Investing in the quality of life at the same time calls for a radical rethinking of the design and construction of many new buildings and the related new infrastructure. Given the future scarcity of energy resources, the Randstad region is strongly aware of the need to search for innovative solutions to reduce its energy consumption. The region is investing in new climate-proof residential and commercial environments.
Our role is as follows. new knowledge, new technology, new infrastructure, new energy supplies, which must be fitted in our physical surroundings. A sustainable and climate-proof living environment is to be developed in Rijnenburg. That's a part of Utrecht. Everyone noticed that the climate is changing. We have to deal with extreme circumstances as heavy downpours, but also with more and longer periods of dryness. In Rijnenburg we have the ambition to create a durable landscape, a healthy environment, involved occupants, water-robust build, and last but not least, energy-neutral surroundings.
With 7.6 million inhabitants, the Randstad possesses huge potential in terms of talent, knowledge and creativity. Making full use of this potential will generate new sources of economic growth. For this reason, the authorities are investing heavily in the education and training of people and offering creative people the maximum support in turning their talents into business. Thanks to these investments, the creative sector in the Randstad is one of the strongest, and investments in research and development are amongst the highest in the Netherlands.
The most important task concerning creativity and innovation is to stimulate the entrepreneurs. The creative entrepreneurs are really an engine for our economy. They are innovative, and we also have to stimulate the knowledge of that industry and the exchange of knowledge. And we have a project in the north of our province, which is the Maritime Campus Netherlands. It's a project with 15 partners. It's government, but it's entrepreneurs, and it's also the maritime education centers. They work together, they exchange knowledge, and they exchange their business, and so they are more competitive together. At this moment, I'm the president of the EU 2020 regions, and we, as regions in Europe, believe very much in the bottom-up approach and in exchanging regional experiences with businesses, innovative, and we want to share the best practices we have.
The Randstad is investing in its future. Thanks to its natural situation as a densely populated, highly industrialized delta area, the region has proven to be successful in stimulating growth, while making use of its scarce resources as efficiently as possible. The authorities of the region, the Randstad provinces, are willing to share their experience with partners in Europe. The region is the ideal pilot area to test new measures for implementing Europe's future economic strategy, Europe 2020. The Randstad region is working hard to contribute to the smart, inclusive and sustainable growth of Europe. Let us work and act together to make things happen.